Hey everybody, so one of the questions I get is when should I put people in my CRM? How often should I follow up with them? And when do I stop calling them? I'm going to answer those questions and give some gold nuggets. Do me a favor, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go and subscribe now, and we'll see you inside. Okay, so here is a deal that I was working on yesterday, and unfortunately I can't show you the full information of this just because it's not ethical for me to put someone's information out. This is a man who's deceased. He had an account for $52,000, and let's just say his name is John Smith at 123 Main Street. So what I did is I went ahead and I skip traced him. And again, sorry, I have to blot this out. I don't want to put someone's information up. What I noticed is he was deceased and he had his R means landline, and then if it's an M, it means a mobile number. So he had a landline. What I have noticed is that a lot of times when I try their mobile numbers or landlines, their kids will go ahead and pick them up and still say, yeah, they passed away at this date on the deceased. So I tried the landline and it was disconnected, which sometimes happens. Sometimes it's live. You just never know. So he had one relative. R over here means relative and C means child. Her name was Karen. So what I went ahead and I clicked her name, a mobile number, and a landline came up. This guy's 104. So I'm figuring she's got to be at least 70 years old. And I tried her mobile number and it said, hi, this is Karen. So going back to the lead, I said, Karen, my name is David Church. I'm calling about the account that belongs to John Smith at 123 Main Street, the Thriving account. This has gone dormant. Please give me a call at this number. Again, this is David Church trying to reach Karen. Karen, I'm calling you about the Thriving account from 123 Main Street belonging to John Smith. This account has gone dormant. I'm with R Recovery. I came across this file. Please call me back at this number. What saves me right there is data. I gave nothing but data there for her to be able to list. I gave her dad's name. I gave the address. I gave the financial institution. So right there, that should tell her that I'm more than a sales call. I'm going to be honest, that does not work every single time, but it does get me deals. It does get this business moving. Now, let's look at my original question here. How often should I be calling her? How often should I be farming this deal? And I say until you get the deal. So right here on this particular state with this amount right here, I would be allowed to do 30%. It's a deceased case. There's going to be a little more paperwork involved. That'd put us right about 15,000. If she comes back and negotiates 10%, I would do this deal for 5,000. I would do it for 5,000, although I'd hope to get 15 for it. So what I would do is I would try her, and the best results I see are between 8 and 9 a.m. and then after 5 p.m. The best results that I see that warriors get, and people have adopted this several times, is I'll call someone between 8 and 9 and they'll leave messages. That same day, they'll call back somewhere between 4 and 5 or 5 and 6. And they'll say, hi, Karen, this is David Church. I tried you this morning. Not sure if you got my message. Did you understand that your dad had this account? Another system is just calling randomly. So I try her Monday morning at 8 a.m. She doesn't pick up. Maybe I try her Tuesday at 1 p.m. and maybe I try her Wednesday at 6 p.m. and just try a random time so you get a hold of her. You should try someone at least 6 times within, I would say, 2 weeks. At least, if not more. So you're trying them, and they're not picking up. After that, you might want to go for once a week and try it. Put them on your permanent list. So what I notice is with me, I close deals mostly between 80% of my deals I close between conversations 4 and 10. I do plenty of deals where I close them on the very first phone call. I have my follow-ups that I follow up on. If I got one of these deals a month on a follow-up, that would be $15,000 a month. That would be $180,000 a year. That's definitely a salary that more than most people make in the United States right now. And I see people that jump in that do that and they create 6 figures. So what I would do is I would go ahead and try this person the first time, maybe try them twice on the first day, then try them every other day for the next couple of weeks, at least 6 times, if not more. At that point, put them on your 4, 6, 8 month list. I've closed plenty of deals that has taken 6, 8, 10 months to close. And that's on your long-term list that you're just calling the people and you're following up with and continuously following up. And they might get to the point where they tell you no and they might hang up on you. I've seen people still be aggressive, and I've seen people still try those people within a few weeks after that and just saying, hey, you know what? I know it didn't go well, but just so you know, these funds are still here. Again, you've got to be persistent, and maybe eventually you'll get the deal, maybe you won't, but you want to keep on farming your market and keep on working it. So to go back to that first question, how often should I be trying people after I leave a message? As long as it takes. So never take them off your list. I do not put them in my CRM because my CRM would be a mile long. You should be doing at least 50 new leads a week. You should be doing about 10 new leads a day, and then you should have certain days where you follow up. So maybe I'm doing all new leads on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then maybe Monday morning, I'm doing new leads. And then right after that, I'm following up on leads that I haven't picked up for whatever reason. There are ways you can keep this sorted, like in a spreadsheet, where you can keep the dates that you're calling them. and keep the follow-ups where it's not a CRM and you don't have this huge long, because if the CRM that I've shown you before, Trello, you'd have it a mile long if you put every single phone call in there. But keep on trying, especially if you know you have the person, but they haven't picked up yet. She doesn't know who I am, so I've got to show her that I'm the real deal. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Do me a favor, if this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up and I'll see you around.